Hi, vickiecrystalynn. So, story time. So, I was, connect. So, I have an individual, good friend of mine, who is going through a horrific time right now in her life. And, so I asked for her permission if I could share this because it's a great way to see and look at life in a different way. So, and also to what happened with me, because it was like her higher self came through me and was giving her the information. It was just so beautiful. So, there's this lady that lives across the street from her, and she's moved in about 2 years ago. And when this lady first moved in, she wanted to see if, because my grandson, because my grandson, is in football, and the kid wanted to know if he wanted to buy these things, and my daughter said, "No, we're not going to do that." So anyway, I 2 years later, my daughter goes to sleep. And this just happened a couple weeks ago. My daughter goes to sleep, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, the cops are at the door banging. Like, she goes, it was crazy. Like, they're just, like, it's so funny right now because I can feel myself, I gotta ground. So I'm clearing right now. It's like I can't even remember. Let it go. I'm not attached to the story. There's no attachment here at all. So, thank you. That way I don't reloop the story. So, my daughter gets woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning by cops saying that the lady across the street is saying that my daughter stole her dog. And my daughter goes, "What? What are you talking about?" And it was just crazy that this lady had done that. And it was so odd. It came out of nowhere. And so this lady truly believes my daughter has her dog, and she don't. Even the cops came in, they seen my daughter has a dog. And yeah, so anyway, but this lady has not stopped. It's like this lady, my daughter truly hates her, and this lady is doing horrific things to my daughter. Then the lady in broad daylight goes and they sliced all my daughter. My daughter had 3 cars. She sliced every tire they had. All 12 tires were gone. And they did it right in broad daylight. And we already know who it is, even though, because it's 120 and this guy is walking down the street in a hoodie and sweats. So, yeah, we already know who it is because you could tell. And so my daughter, she's been putting cameras up on her, and she just really hates it because her life feels very violated right now. And my daughter's like losing control because she's like, I don't feel safe in my own home. I don't feel safe, and I feel like I'm being guided by this woman, and I'm, giving her steps on, we got to send her positive energy and just give it back, and, and just send positive energy back and send her love, because obviously this lady needs love. And so my daughter, it's like today was the day that she was done. She couldn't do it anymore. This lady, my daughter was doing dishes, and she went over and checked her phone, and this lady had called her 32 times by Facebook Messenger and left. And then so my daughter answered one of the calls when she called back, and she was like, "What?" And the lady said horrific things to my daughter, and my daughter's already got the cops included, and the cops are saying that, this lady's crazy. But nothing that she's done is actually illegal because they can't prove that it's the person that they say it is. But even though the cops are saying it is sketchy how certain things were done. So anyway, my daughter's going to have to get a restraining order for this. But today my daughter came to an ending of that. And so my daughter calls me. She's pissed off. She's terrified, and she don't want to live this way because she's been doing it for almost a month of being terrified by this lady. And so I told her, I said, let's shift it right now. Let's shift the energy. And my daughter was on board, and I told her, go in front of her house and put your feet on the ground, stand next to your tree, and push positive energy. And then I started channeling her higher self, was saying that this is a lifetime of her in this paradigm. So this lady that is my daughter is hating on is actually an aspect of her, because there was a time in my daughter's life that she did do, bad things when she was a drug addict. And that's what my daughter, because since she's gotten all these cameras and everything, she has seen, all these drug deals that are happening that she didn't even realize, because now she's watching herself and watching the lady across the street, so she's seeing everything. So this lady's a big time, has a lot of traffic going through the street, let's just say. So anyway, my daughter's higher self comes through me and tells her that this is a contract between her own soul. And so I was doing light language, and my daughter goes, because my daughter, I could feel her energy when she's standing on her land and she's sending the positive. I could feel the energy. Light language turned on in me. Then I send it to my daughter, and then my daughter goes, Mom, when you were talking light language, I started having all these visions of me, the bad things I did in my life here when she was into drugs really bad. And so she was just like, she is me, and she just like got it. She understood that, it's, sometimes we're going through things and it's the worst person, because my daughter hasn't hated anybody like this lady. And the thing is that that's probably another version of you, and to take it to the core, it has to be connected to you. If they're not that connected, then you're not going to get that core learning experience. And so my daughter, we laid hands, we sent healing to her house, and I just felt this huge clear, and so did my daughter. For once, she felt it all, and the power that she is. She truly discovered her power today. And I just feel honored to see her grow into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful light. And so, things could be horrific in your life, and ask for help. Ask your guides, ask for help, and you will receive it. You truly will. So I asked my daughter if I could share. She goes, yeah. She goes, just don't say it's your daughter. I have 4 daughters, so but anyway, I can't help myself. And my daughter is very powerful, as we all are. I send love.